Hey YouTube, I'm the Will of DC, the Stop Kony movement from the Invisible Children, what you can do to stop him, and how important this issue is, all on today's YouTube news. Today I want to talk about the Stop Kony movement. For those of you who don't know, there's a video going around titled Kony 2012 by Invisible Children. I'm linking it below and annotating it, and you need to watch it right now before you do anything else if you haven't already. And even if you have, go watch it again. Now, those of you who don't know about Invisible Children, it's a 2006 American documentary film. Its subject is the abduction and forced enlistment of children by the LRA, or Lord's Resistance Army, a rebel group in Uganda. I first learned about Invisible Children at my college because we had a group on campus going around while class was held to distribute flyers and show the movie around campus all the time. Like anyone who saw the movie, I was outraged and moved to contribute to the cause. Then life got in the way, and days turned to weeks, and weeks turned to months, and months turned to years, and honestly, I haven't thought about Invisible Children in probably a year or two. Right now with the Stop Kony movement, that is my biggest fear, that the greatness of the internet in bringing everyone together, and I seriously mean everyone, try and go on any social networking site and not see it filled with hashtag Stop Kony or Kony 2012 or the video and pictures of it posted over and over and over again. Everyone is coming together to promote this film and stop Joseph Kony. In the same way that I got worked up over the last documentary and then moved on, I fear it's going to happen again, which is why I'm talking about it today. We can't move on to the next meme or the next viral video or the next game or the next whatever until we have done our world justice. It's possible none of us will ever go to Africa or see these children, but they deserve so much better than being flavor of the week to those who have the ability to stop injustice and save lives, aka me, you, and all of us who are hashtagging Kony 2012. A hashtag spreads a message, raises awareness, and brings people together to get fired up and solve one of our worst problems our world is facing. But it actually doesn't solve the problem. It doesn't concretely save a child's life or bring a terrible man to justice. Kony has spent 26 years abducting children and forcing them into soldiers. The internet needs to be prepared to commit not just a day or two or a week, but 26 years as well if we are serious about stopping this horrible man, because if we're not, no one's gonna take us seriously. And that's the biggest thing we all need to start waking up with. The knowledge that this isn't breaking news. This is something that's been going on since, for some of us, before we were born. One of YouTube community's de facto mottos is DFTBA, or don't forget to be awesome. And so many of us use it to remember to end world suck. World suck will never end if we don't act, and act decisively and continuously. I'm going to put links in the description of the many ways you can help. First step is always watching the Kony 2012 video and making sure every friend and family member you have watches it as well. Forcing our politicians to watch it and respond to it has to come close behind. America and other first world countries are too wealthy and too prosperous to turn a blind eye to the problems of others, especially when it's on a scale like this. Like in the description of the video, I will link to where you can donate to those on the ground helping stop this man and help rebuild Africa, where you can buy products to wear around. And while I am known for only wearing YouTube shirts, you can be damn sure I've bought an End War t-shirt and will be wearing it all over the place. And lastly, you can sign the pledge on causes.com. What makes this issue even harder is that while I wish I could make tomorrow's video about the arrest of Joseph Kony, in all reality, it probably won't be. For us in America, when a problem is reported on the news, we get fired up about it, we like to act quickly, hear that it was resolved, and feel vindicated and move on. There is no quickly moving on here. There is over 30,000 kids who have been abducted and forced to become soldiers. Even when, and not if, I believe when Kony is captured, we have a bigger responsibility in rebuilding Africa and these kids' lives. And these kids, who since this has been going on for 26 years, some of whom are probably now in their 20s, 30s, and 40s. What life do we present to them when all they've known is killing? We can't replace one murderer for another. The cycle of violence and destruction has to end, and we have to be the ones to bring about its end wherever it exists. And that's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for watching a very important episode of YouTube News. As always, remember to leave all your comments down below, rate, thumbs up, and subscribe. Send your friends if you loved it. We have a new member up on the board, up on the Wall of Fame, IGN Entertainment. They're an awesome gaming channel that I really love, and they're doing a lot with the fighting game community, which I'm kind of obsessed with right now. But anyways, yes, make sure you go to the Invisible Children website, the video, just look at all the links. It's so crazily important, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode of YouTube News. Bye, everybody.